Change is afoot at PhilHealth. President Marcos appointed a new president and CEO, U.S.-trained Dr. Edwin Mercado.
In fact, the president swore in Dr. Mercado right this afternoon. No statement yet, though, from his predecessor, Emmanuel Ledesma Jr., about his sudden departure.
But of course, Ledesma's leadership has been mired in controversies, and one such issue was the transfer of PhilHealth's so-called excess funds back to the National Treasury, the oral arguments for which the Supreme Court began hearing today. Maricel Halili has tonight's big story.
PhilHealth is hoping for a new lease on life with a new man at the helm. U.S.-trained orthopedic surgeon Dr. Edwin Mercado has replaced Emmanuel Ledesma Jr. as president and CEO of the state health insurer in what came as a surprise to many. Dr. Mercado took his oath of office on Tuesday, bringing with him decades of experience as hospital administrator, among others. He's a medicine graduate of the University of the Philippines, former vice chairman of Mercado General Hospital and QualiMed Health Network, has a Master of Medical Sciences and Global Health Delivery from Harvard Medical School, and an executive master's degree in healthcare administration from the University of North Carolina. In a statement, PhilHealth welcomed its new chief, expressing confidence that Mercado will successfully carry out the mandate of the National Health Insurance Program and fulfill the aspirations of universal health care for all 115 million Filipinos. For his part, Health Secretary Ted Herbosa says he's excited to work with a new PhilHealth president. He also thanked Ledesma for his service, even though he slammed PhilHealth management just last month over its quote-unquote broken system. Public health advocate Dr. Mingita Padilla says the medical community is happy about Mercado's appointment as he's a good man, but pointed out that he has his work cut out for him.
We in the medical field we actually welcome the appointment of Dr. Ed Mercado as PhilHealth CEO, President and CEO. They have to clean up the execom. I'm really sorry. There has to be some accountability, and that's the difficult part, and it needs courage and political will, not just on the part of the new president, but also on the part of the appointing authority. Now they have to back him up, because I believe that Ed is a good guy, and he's competent, and he wants to do what's good, and he doesn't need this job. I think he's doing it to serve.
Ledesma has yet to speak out about being replaced, but his tenure since November 2022 was hounded by numerous controversies, including a Medusa ransomware attack, where the data of millions of PhilHealth members were supposedly compromised. Then there's the 138 million peso proposed budget for the state health insurer's 30th anniversary celebration this year. And this year, PhilHealth got zero government subsidy, a first since the agency's inception. Senate President Cheese Escudero now says openly that Ledesma should have been replaced a long time ago. He also has this advice to Ledesma's successor.
Huwag niyang gawin yung ginawa ng kanyang predecessor. Tutukan ng benepisyo na dapat binibigay sa ating mga kababayan at tiyakin na match ito sa pangailangan.
Senate Finance Committee Chair Grace Poe hopes Mercado can take on what she calls the gargantuan task of making PhilHealth shape up and live up to its mandate. She also tells the new management to settle remaining deficiencies to health workers, hospitals, and other institutions. And on the day there was a leadership change at PhilHealth, the agency was also the subject of oral arguments over at the Supreme Court not too far away. Taken up were 3 petitions that branded as illegal the Department of Finance's order to have PhilHealth transfer almost 90 billion pesos of its budget to the National Treasury to be used for unprogrammed appropriations. Outside the High Court, Health Alliance for Democracy, Filipino Nurses United, and Bayan Muna also protested the budget return. Petitioners included former Finance Undersecretary Shelo Magno, Senator Coco Pimentel, former SC Senior Associate Justice Antonio Carpio, and the Philippine Medical Association. The Solicitor General is serving as legal counsel to the respondents, PhilHealth, the Executive Secretary, Department of Finance, and both houses of Congress. For News 5, Maricel Halili, We Are One News.